Well, that's another momentary lapse there. The second time I've been disconnected with no reason. Anywho, so if we extend these out here, we might be able to drop the things down. That cleared the chat as well. Let's see, so we'll need the cargo extensions. What is irradiating me? Ah, okay. So... it's kind of mundane. Alright, let's do something with this. Yes, thank you, Stream Elements, thank you. Now I'm going to have 3 things to export to YouTube. Great. Not many choices with cargo extensions. Maybe we'll just do... Capacity is 6.8, 6.75, so this will hold more. Do that. And over here. Ramp A here. We should probably turn on symmetry. Oh, we need XC, right? No? Oh. Actually turn it on. There we go. Good. Take this out. Put them back in. Hey, Sticks. Good evening. Welcome to part 3, apparently. There we go. Good. Across here. There we go. Then we'll fill in the back with just blocks. Hopefully that'll substitute for the loss of 9 blocks somewhere. We can put some stuff here too. I think we're just going to go for what makes sense. Oh man, these generators are killing me. But this is taking off of the... Yeah, hopefully this is taking off of the top system. Let's see. Yes, it is. Beauty. Alright, so on this side, we have the option. Where is it? Fire. Left and right, right? Okay. No, we can't get through here. We're gonna have to put something here. 3? Oh, not even 3 is enough. Then it comes into this, which we can walk across. So if we use these guys instead. Okay, so we need something. Maybe this. So you come on to here. Then you can just walk out, get to the upper area, right? So these systems here, we can actually take these out anywhere we want now. And we should be able to lower everything by 1, which will get it away from that thruster. Which also means that we can fill this in without worries. And we can have our farm anywhere. Can we get 2 plots? We can't get 2 plots in. Go to a lighter green. Alright, so this has all become farming potential. Now, I'd probably want the walkway to go through, so I'd probably want to stick to these blocks. And I'd want to keep it away from the artillery, so I think at the end of everything we're going to have the plots here. Alright. Which means we can put a block here and cover the hull. We can do the same over here. Wait a second. Just paint around it. Build an SV. Built an SV with 40 rocket launches. What was the issue? Not a big enough storage for the ammo? Only 21 fired. That's interesting. Isn't the limit for rocket launchers 4? See, I had 5. I had 5 railguns on my tank, and they fired until they were all empty, and then they wouldn't reload. So I'm wondering... 22 fixed weapons, I see. Only 21 fired, then I would think that 22 would fire if it was 22 was the limit. Also, I would ask the question of, once the 21 did shoot or fired, would they then reload? Okay, so I'm concerned about this combat steel here, though. We might have to move this 1 forward. I think we will move it 1 forward. Because that way we're only taking away from the system. Let's go bright yellow, bright green. Oh, it is bright green. Let's mark it off then. So we'll go in this section here. Only 21 showed in the toolbar. Were they, well, could you try it with like 20 rocket launchers and then 20 homing missile? And see if they fire? Like, is it only 20 can fire, or 22, 21 can fire at a time, or... As in, like, one set? But I mean, that would be devastating to whatever it hits. Yeah, so probably lose our plants if the artillery goes. Wait, that's not the artillery. That's the... Okay, so we won't lose our plants on this side, but we might lose our plants on this side. If the artillery goes. We have this little section here. Now this is not exterior blocks, so we can change all of these blocks that are not colored. The problem is we need to find a way. So let's take out these. We're sure we're going to use these. Seems there's a limit of 21 of the same. Yeah, so you could do like 20 rocket launchers and 20 homing rockets and 20 railguns. 20 plasma. I think, can they take plasma? Alright. Well, these are all extensions. Question becomes total 22. That's unfortunate. Okay, now that I've done this, does this system still have... Yep, 32K. Awesome. And so I think this is the other system that can lose containers, container extensions. So it would be from here. Okay, good. Now I check it. Still 320K. Excellent. I think it's going to cause a list. Oh no, it's balanced across the top, but it's not balanced across the front and the back. Or is it? No, it isn't. CPU no issue, tier 4. Really? I suppose I had massive thrusters in my thing, so... Alright. Oh, we have an easy path of putting in more here. Actually, we can extend upwards if we really wanted to. And seal off this area. There's nothing really to see here. Although, I would... You know what? Probably make this the construction area. Is that a thruster? No, it isn't. Okay. So... This goes down. And these are the lower ones, right? Okay. So what if... Took out these two here. That doesn't break the system. And we'll move them here. Okay, so that should maintain 320K in both of these. Good. Now these are the bottom ones, so they're not helping with the whole farm thing. But because we don't need... It's up here. Alright, so let's say we do... oops. 4. We're going to need to take 9 out of each of them, so... Keep this and this. And let's extend... we might lose some of our storage, though. Because it's touching the hull. This is the back, though, so we don't have to really worry about that. Right. Yeah. That's too many. Oh, you know what? We'll overcompensate on this one, on this set. Alright, so that's more than enough. I'll use carbon composite for this. That's the top. That's the one we're going to remove from. So now we have the luxury of matching over here what we have over there. Of course, my question is why are you doing this? 2 along this line. Oh, it's already Sure. All right. And okay, good. Okay. Why 40 rocket? Yes. Why 40 rocket launchers? I mean, like, let's just remove all of the challenge, shall we? I suppose, you know, why am I asking a tactical AI why more weapons? I mean, it's a ridiculous question. Maybe I should even apologize for asking, but I still would like an answer. I mean, other than just blowing a hole in anything you aim at and being really expensive to a thing. Shield could drop in a few minutes. That's true. But you're not going to get a lot back because you're just going to be blowing, like, you know, destroying loot boxes and stuff like that. Right? Alright, so we can now put in all of the row plots. You have to fire as many anyway, I suppose, unless of course it's more than you need, which is, you know, overkill, in which case you'd be wasting rockets. I find though that the pulse lasers chew through shields a lot faster. I use pulse lasers to take down the shields and then rocket launchers to take out the signal logic to turn off sections. Yeah, I suppose. You mean the turret logic. Alright, so we have our farms. We need to get a light in here. Let's use... this. This can be anything we want it to be, though. I suppose it won't be seen from the side because we're going to cover up the thrusters, aren't we? Yeah. Let's go mundane. We're definitely going to need to cover the thrusters here, so let's do this. And that one will have to be covered as well. Oh, I have banks of 5. Okay, I see. So you flip a switch in, it shoots 5. Gotcha. This would be an awesome place for a cargo box. Okay, so, oh, yeah. Can I see the arrows? I can't see the arrows. I suppose I want the arrows pointing down inwards because... there we go. Since stupid vessel toolbar have limited functionality. Banks on 1 to 4. Yeah. Too bad you can't break them up. Like you can't control that layout. Because that would be handy. Oh, we're just going to cover that up. Okay. Alright, now we can get our lights in. Oh, wait. No, the lights got to drop one, don't they? No, they don't. There we go. And we got a farm. Should probably cover this one with combat steel, though. Let's see. There. Oh no, I don't want to use these. Use combat steel, so I have painting options. Okay, good. We should do the other side as well. I'm wondering if I should use these guys. It's too claustrophobic though. Alright, good. I mean, I gotta walk around to block all of this, but still. And we can isolate each of these. Now, what would be good here? We can do comparison of fridges versus, we're done with these now. Food processors. So food processor in there, like that. That means if the hull is hit, the food processor will go. Probably, if we put the fridge there, the fridge would go anyways too, wouldn't it? Although, what if we put it like this? And then the food processor up here like that. Okay, let's try this. And let's probably be more protective here, but this actually be a pretty good place for the generators. I'm honest. Except they would fry our stuff. Oh, they wouldn't fit either, I don't think. No, too big. Alright, good. I'd probably try to roll with that idea. Alright. Pretty much closed off all this area. So you got 4 fridges, 4 food processors, and just 4 of these. These are not required. Let's see if we can change these to make it look better, but still have that protection. What is this anyways? Thruster. An L thruster. Don't get too close to the fridge. I think that covers all sides. Yep, alright. Let's see. Something like this. Could we take this one out as well? We could. What's that? That's an M thruster. Great. Just explosive potential here. Yeah, we're hosed anyways if we get blown out. But it might be better to have the second one, the original, just for combat. Alright. So let's see. So if we put this in like that. I bet you we could swap out these guys as well if we to. It'd still have to be there though. So let's go. Is that right? Yeah. And or if we did this, give us even more protection. And they do have different masses. That's awesome. Ah, dang it. Where's the green mesh? We may end up having to flip these in place just to get the paint right. How come this one came out wrong? There we go. Is it messed up over here? No. Fine. Other side. Fine, and over here. Fine. Alright. I guess there's really no point in this space here. Now this is outer shell. Okay, so let's do this. And we can take it all the way to here, right? When we come here, I'll use a ramp A and a solid block here. Take these half cubes all the way across. Actually, they don't need to be. None of this. None of that needs to be. Wait, what is this? This is combat steel. This outer hull? Oh, this is. Oh, I think this is where the doors are. Yeah. Somewhere in here. So we're still okay. We're gonna use carbon composite because it's lighter. Let's see. Take this out. Oh no. Took out the stairs by accident. Even this one maybe doesn't need to be. That we'll keep it that way. Okay. Oh, we need to put the stairs back. Unacceptable. go. Good. Okay, let's just check this again. Is there an extra block on this side, but not on that side? This block necessary? No. Yes. There's an enclosed thruster there. Okay. Is there no enclosed thruster over there? Oh, there is. Okay. Need to cover that then. I'm guessing it's already covered on both sides here. Good. Alright. Now we can transfer over to carbon composite. Let's see. Actually, I'm wondering if we should have done combat steel all along that wall, but hindsight is 2020. And I see no problem with the wrap A's here as well. Those were mistakes. Okay. So we can bring it to a conclusion here. All right. And when it comes to here, I think we should close off again. Oh wait, there's no good way to do this, is there? Because that's just solid. So we'd have to close it off here. That. Which looks kind of awkward because of... Well, this is combat steel, so we can change this. We can change it on this side, but we can't change it on this side because... Or on this side. Yeah, that's... a whole different story. I don't think we can replicate this on this side. We've already kind of done something. Alright, let's switch. What did I just remove? Ah. There we go. Alright. And these guys. That's fine. We'll go there. Take these out. Okay, so we did not go to this route. Ah, cool. Our space-based thing is done. So we have one in the pocket. Now I wanted to get to building a backup ship. And that was the Black Pearl. So what are we missing for this? Carbon substrate, 266. I think we don't need any more fridges. We need to think about medical. Only think about fuel. and these large generators, which I'm probably going to end up putting on the bottom. Okay, good. So, let's see. How much carbon substrate do we have? 7. Let's make some carbon substrate. That'll be 200. Make a bunch of that. What else do we need for this thing? Cobalt, 100. Copper, very little. Okay, copper. There you go. Cobalt. Huh, we don't have a lot of cobalt on this ship. Oh yeah, we do. There we go. Just throw all this in there. Okay, that covered it. And the only thing we're waiting for is carbon substrate. Coming out here. I want to wait for more. Oh, we need more anyways. 80 is not enough. Is that all it made? Or is it still making it? That's all it made. Oh, we can't make any more. Stone dust. We don't have any stone. That's unfortunate. So we don't have any stone laying around, huh? Okay. Well, let's throw this in here. Okay. Medical we're going to do upstairs. Let's finish off this. So we went to the same piece. Oops. Oh, it's right there. The ramp A double? Is it the ramp A double? And from there we went to cube half, cube half, cube, no. I think it's here. If it wasn't here, it should be here. Go to the ramp A. So it just completely covers this. And is it? Ah, I see. All right, so we do need this to be, well, not that one. That's fine. Here is fine. But this one, we're going to make it out of combat steel. Just because that's along the hull. I suppose. What happened to the one that was here? Somehow we removed it. Do we not have any more stairs left? That's why I'd like to keep the Pioneer around. There we go, good. This one's pushed back. I like the push back one better. Even though it does go up against that wall. Alright, let's do that then. So we'll need to combat steel here and here. I suppose we'll need it here as well, won't we? Yeah, because that's hull. Why is it not hull on this side? It is hull on that side, okay. Alright, so grab A there and there. Go back to this carbon composite. There. Good. And if we're upside down, this is still walkable. We'll end up walking on the light with the root, but that's fine. Get into like a secret upside down area in here. Let's see. So that's this interior here. Now, these I think are considered airtight. So, about those force fields. Oh, definitely don't get rid of that. We would only need a 1x3 here to protect the plants. We need to put a ventilator in here though. If we did do this. So where would I put it? Can I put it along this? That. Okay. Now, see, this is all not filled in here. I don't want to have to go up for medical, though. So we could, I don't see the point, really. Oh, we have an elevator on that side, which we don't have on this side. We have the walkway that's down there. This is all under the turret. We have this extra space in here as well. I need to find a spot for the Pentaxa tank. And the, what's this here? And the constructors, but I'm thinking about putting the constructors here. I don't have that on my belt. I need a place for the big generators too. Which I believe could be here. Although it is really close to the hull. But it's in the back, so it's only really... Take a look. So we put them like this, maybe. The hull would be behind them. And we'd have to absolutely bury this. The only... Wait a second. The doorway would be crushed between them, wouldn't it? There we go. Every time we walk through here, we're going to experience a high... like a high heat. That's as low as they can go that way. Can't go up or down. This will change the weight as well. I don't know by how much. Okay, so let's say like this is a better option. Oh my god. Every time I walk through here, 24 rads. And that's with them off too. Ah, that's going to be an issue. Well, I mean, we had a similar problem in the old one. Especially if we're going to put the crafting right here. Like crafting, getting irradiated. Looks like these can go... Could go back if we took a bigger risk with something. I don't know what's behind there. It seems like that's the only block that's stopping me. Well, let's find out what's behind it. Ooh, not a good choice. Okay. In fact, this is now a terrible place for these. But anyways. Oh, whoops. Somehow I made my way out. There we go. Well, that fixed that. It will make this part a target. I think it'll target the turrets first because they're closer. Unless they're specifically targeting the generators, which I don't think they do. Alright, so there's no chance to remove that piece down there. And I'm assuming that the top is the same. And this is all... Ah, well, we could move them down to... But we can't move them up. We could move them down to if we got rid of these two blocks here. And I guess... we could put them... one of them here. I'm wondering if that would reduce the amount that they... Nice. 4. Put this here and this here. Oh, we already did. I'm wondering if this is cutting off this one here. Yeah, there's a way to find out. Yes, it is. It's cutting it off completely. Where are the boxes for these? Oh, should be, yeah, here we go. Still 32k though. Okay. That's good, yeah. Yeah. If we lower them by 1, I think they'd be in an even better position. Nice. But they are going to be up against the hull. Wait, would that allow me to bring them in? Wow. So we need something down here. I think this is hull. So let's put some combat. That's a cube. Okay. You kind of move them away. Do we want to have them close up here, or do we want them back? I think we wanted them back. Let's double up on here. This is going to represent a vulnerability. We can't put them any further back, so I guess we'll block this off because it's hull. And then we got this whole section here, which is 3. This is the center. Huh. Could put some O2 tanks here. They'd be vulnerable, but that's okay. It would be accessible, but that's okay. So good. Put one here as well. And here, just a cluster of O2. Because all of this is going to be covered. Of course, one gets taken out, all of them get taken out. What can you do? I think this. And then we'll need to cover all of this stuff. Because it's all exposed. Alright, good. Now we're ready to put in the generators again. Should have a large capacity for oxygen. And we'll do the health later. So nope. Hey, you're into this. Fair enough. Enjoy. I won't be long anyways, I think. Gotta get the Conan going on. And plus I have to nourish myself. Alright, so leave it to sticks to activate lurk mode. Better like this. Or like this. Oh, we get the little processing things there in the middle. Or we could do it like that. I don't want to become the void. Fair enough. Oh yeah, like that. We want it. I don't want it to be next to the constructors. Let me put it there. Now what's all this? So this is the I wonder what a walkway would look like in here. Wait. Oh, this is the roof. This would be where we would be putting it. So this would take you to here. And then you'd be able to fit another one in there? Why? Oh, you wouldn't. Is there a smaller version? No, there isn't. What is, if we, this is 2. This is something by 5. 1 by 4. There's no 1 by 4 by 5. 1 by 2 by 3. I suppose it's double these, isn't it? Okay. I would have to take out both the elevator blocks to make this make any sense. This would get us down to this level. Is there a purpose to getting down to this level? Oh yeah, it'd take you directly out to Thingamabob. Alright. But there's no... And if you want to go down here... That's hull. Huh. These are exposed thrusters. And this is an exposed turret. Oh well. I think we can only do this on this side though, right? Yeah. You better not do that calculation like that. Should seal this off. Combat steel. Are we using combat steel? Let's use that box. Seal that right off. I suppose these in here would all need to be. I don't know. But then here we wouldn't need to put in Zeno in. Right. So let's build out of carbon composite now. I don't really need or want to get anywhere near these things, so we could do, and it'd probably look cool if we use these guys. Oh wait, we do need to use combat steel down here though. Okay, so let's do that. Not this. I only use combat steel because I want paint options. Oh, you could use hardened steel. Where is it? I've already chosen it. Let's use a rounded one. That's not good. Okay, cool. And when this is closed, basically are looking at the void, which is an opening. Okay. Here we can just use combat or carbon substrate. The less weight we use, the better. We could put in extra. Oh, you know what? This is pretty layered in here, and we're already getting radiation from walking down here, so I think this is a good time to start putting in fuel tanks. Let's see, what does that look like? No, let's put it. I want the little dials and stuff to be. It's quite awkward. There we go. Nice. Alright, so that's our first set of fuel tanks right there. We could probably put the fuel tanks here as well. No, when we walk across. Well, we're gonna get radiated anyways. And the radiation from the fuel tank I don't think is that bad anyways. Let's check it. Just to, you know, make sure we know what I'm talking about. 2.8, yeah, it's easy. So probably it's not 24 like we have here. Of course, this is now all tied together, so if one of the O2 tanks go, our fuel goes. Although I think that might have been the case anyways. But this will ensure it. At hell with it. The other question is this the top? No, this is the bottom, right? I won't be able to see it. Let's put it like that. Okay. Cool. I suppose we can put some up here, can't we? Right next to the generators. Fantastic. Just explosive outcome here. Okay. Cool. That's fuel. I also want to put more fuel in the wings. Is there any way for us to get any fuel on this side? Any fuel tanks? Without, you know, So I want to sit on a powder keg. How can I get in there? Can I get in there anymore? I don't think I can. Oh yeah, here I can. Right here. Okay. What fuel tank's behind the warp tank? The warp drive. Oh no, we can't because we did that cool thing. So better if we use carbon composite here. What can we do? What does this look like? So we can use solid blocks here, which means we can put in extra container extensions to make sure we have redundancy for at least that system. And we can even take these all the way up the front, but I don't want to do that. What I really want is to put a block in here because this is hull. And I suppose we could put in redundancies here. Do we do anything to cater around this corner here? I don't think there's anything we can do anyways. Alright, that's fine. So we have extra here, and then do even more. What's this? 90-degree angle. Okay. That'll take us all the way up to here. Right. So let's. Alright. We only have the ramp C as an option for this. So we'll do these two as a ramp C. And then when we get here, because we don't have a choice, right? We'll switch over to this. And the center is empty here. So you know what? That would be a perfect place for the pentaxid tank. If we can find a way. Oh, you won't be able to see. I suppose you would be able to. Wouldn't want it from the bottom though, because maybe just put it here hanging. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so definitely want to hang that side. So I would probably do it this way. And keep it away from the bottom, right? And we still have this empty space here. And we'd want something. Let's see, what do we want here? A special piece. No, not necessarily. About something like. Oh, the Xerox have forgotten my transgressions. Trying a way to. We use a special piece here, though. Again, these are just redundancies, right? So if we went special piece. Yeah, there we go. And then we went to. Oh no, it's right there. Dang it. Here. So that preserves that kind of line along here, but also kind of gives you a view opening to that and still connects to the warp core. So That's cool. Can we put something? We can put something in here. And here. Alright. Is that a half block? Yeah, we've got that on top of it, right? So if we go to solid, it negates the point of having that. Is this empty in the center as well? I feel like the center is not empty. Alright, so we need something about the other, its other friend. Like that. That'll match it. Right, we can't put anything in the middle, but that's fine. And then going backwards. I suppose we could just have ramp these. This is going to be so convoluted, it's just terrible. I know already, but what can I say? What can I say except you? Am I unable to put something in this space? Oh, because of this thing. Alright, so that's wrong then. We need to somehow bring this down. Click it down! I suppose we can use the same piece. Like that. Or we could go like this. Which I prefer. There we go. Awesome. Do not fall down there. Alright, that's just my a strong recommendation from me. Not fall down there. I just hope it never like pops you out in front of it. I suppose in space it's not a problem, but oh, can I fall through there? Do I have gravity? No gravity here. Yeah, I can definitely fall through here. And if I do, I'm stuck. I'd have to take out like this piece and then jump down and then hurt myself. So yeah, don't fall down there. Can I put a block in there? I can, good. What would this look like? Oh no, can I get something smaller? So that's a ramp A, right? That's going from a ramp A to a ramp A. Can I get it to go from a ramp A to a thing? I think I might be able to. Take this out. And that. And that one. Now if I... but the problem becomes this thing here. So I want to put in this piece. Because if I put in this piece like that... Oh no, that doesn't bother me at all. Yes, let's do that. And then we put in this one here. like so. That allows me to then put this on top, like that. Right? So that when I paint this one, this brightness here in yellow or orange, like that. Beautiful block. So hopefully when I turn this baby on, can I get back through here? Whee, nothing like a flip to get you through. You should be able to see that redness through there. Nice. I could probably do that in glowy purple. Or like bright blue. Okay. Anywho, paintings for later. So we'll walk down here. Got the constructors here, which, you know, again, 4G. Forget about getting up here, but still. Oh my god, we're going to have to remove those. Let's not name them before we've painted. Let's just check the cargo systems. Okay. I don't think I did anything to them that would change their thing, so I think we're good. And you can see the warp drive behind there, the Pentaxa tank, although you can't access the Pentaxa tank directly. Which I'm okay with. A lot of that stuff I access via that network anyways. Close the doors. I'm hoping... Oh yeah, because we've got the arrows. So my arrows show me the way. I think we should probably cover the obtuse. We could put one long shutter door here if we really wanted to. Similarly, we can do that here. We also need a place for the repair station. Now, would we dock the tank? We'd have to dock it up against the wall here. Ah, well. She's a thing of horror. She is not beautiful at all. You ain't pretty. You look like some kind of virus. That's okay. If the aliens are gonna infect my friends, the humans, and turn them into zombies, then I am going to certainly infect them with nothing short of death. I am, after all, some small part human, so I do feel a kinship. Of course, I'm probably more Venus flytrap than, not the Venus flytrap, the one that eats, like, or used to eat rats back on Earth by seducing them with sweet nectar. And then once they climbed inside, they would be slowly digested. Yep, that's my ancestry. At least from the plant side. And Master Onagi, of course, who was a cyborg back in the days of the zombie apocalypse, who was part robot. It's his blood, actually, that was the technology that made it possible for him to regenerate, was exactly what where the nanites came from. To make it possible for me to be immortal. Of course, his ancestry goes even further back to, you know, an evil empress of a magical land, Onagi the Black, which I think the Onagi family name came from. Well, at least maybe he was named after her. Alright, so this is the the ground side. I like that you can see those things from here. Rotating. I still need to place in 2 small generators. And then I need to tie the tier 1 generators to the shields. I guess we can put the constructor in now, or both of the constructors. Let's see, we still have fuel tanks to put in. I need more of these. I'm wondering if I can actually make them. Tier 2, yes. So I have 6, I need at least 2 more. But realistically, 8, that would place 2 in each wing. Yeah, okay, I guess so. I guess 2 in each wing is fine. And we still have more O2 to place. What's the fuel capacity now? Fuel capacity. 48,000. I definitely want more than that, because these thrusters are just going to suck up... See, it says ammo box is 0. Which is not true, because we have cargo. I have like the container controller ones. Wondering though, if I want to put in old school ammo boxes. You know what? This might be a good place for them too. Right here. 2 old school ammo boxes. There we go. Now if I look at the statistics, it says ammo boxes 2. I have 0 constructors. It's alright. Pitch 130, yaw 130. Roll is only 34. That's very disappointing. Are all the thrusters on? No. What does it say now? Roll 54. Pitch 142. Yaw 138. And I can turn those down. Good. Okay. I need better roll, I feel like. Because I do use that a lot, but we'll have to see how it feels once I fly it. Constructors. Is there any point to having a large constructor? Right? Because the advanced constructor can do the same thing. And it's not like we're lacking in CPU. We still got 666,000 worth of CPU left. How much do medical devices take? These are probably piddly squat, 200. Medical devices take no CPU, or I mean, I'm wondering if they use different ones. We also have no ventilators in here, so there's no oxygen circulation. We probably want to isolate the cockpits as well. We need to put a repair console in. Armor locker, O2. Let's see. We need to put in the detector. Yeah, I don't really see a point to putting in a large constructor. We might as well just put in 2 advanced constructors and be done with it. So, I can still access the cargo box like this. But I'm a big fan of putting them in upside down. That looks good, but completely blocks off the cargo box. And that's better. I can kind of access the cargo box. And I can see the coolness of the CPU extender. Do that. Cool. And then I think we can put... So all of this is hull, right? We need to cover this. I would walk around in here, won't we? Maybe a walkway here. I'm a big fan of cold weather. I used to prefer hot weather. But now I prefer cold weather. Because you can always put more clothes on. I didn't really... Yeah, I got it. I got the fan. That's why I laughed for a minute. Let's see, 1x4x6. You got jokes now, huh? Sticks. Upgrading your skills? We'd want it to come all the way down to here. Right, okay, so that's not 6. I can't fit it in there. About 1x3, so... This covers 2. If we'd want it to collapse in where you couldn't see it, we'd need it here. And then another one here. But they'll overlap. Wouldn't they? Yes, they would. Let's see. So you would have to jump. Oh, that's true. That's true. I think this is the only time that you've actually just came out of nowhere with it, as it were. When we close this one, that seals that off. I like that. It just doesn't work when it comes to this one. Right. We still haven't put in the gravity generators as well, because you hit this. In 4G, you won't be able to jump up there. It's a pity they don't have a 1x2, but this does look cool when it's closed. Okay, so if this took us down to here, we'd have to get rid of that block. Is that a necessary block? It's not painted. So, alright, so we got rid of this staircase. And this block. And move this one back one. Right? Would that work? Kind of leaves me here with nothing. Right, but if we go with FA like that, then when this one opens, but it's still opening way too low for us to actually get up in it, right? I don't even think we can. No, we can't. Alright, so when this is closed, it comes to there. So if we put in instead... let's do rounded. Let's do... Use sloped glass above. We'll do that. No. Oh, you know what? Heavy glass. I think heavy glass would do the trick. Let's see. Oh, where all my heavy glass at? I had like 69. There it is, 94 now. The numbers have grown. The slope is different. Walk. Staircase angle. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the angles though not so steep. It doesn't matter anyways, this is the roof, right? So I'm thinking maybe not that, but this one. Do that. And that way, when I paint these pieces, we can have a different look. Alright, so that should allow us to walk through, right? In emergencies, if we're up at the farm or something like that, we're farming and then we get attacked, or we don't need to go down the elevator, we can just walk right down here and drop into the driver's seat. And if we're here, I think we should be able to jump up to this if we want to go directly to the farm or directly up to the top. So this kind of works for me. And when it's closed, up here it's nice and sealed, no problem. I mean, you'll kind of be able to see through here. And we need to do something about these blocks, so I'm gonna go with, well, I may not be able to walk through that. Let's go with ramps. Go with ramp B. That you can't actually, oh, I suppose I can still fly through here. I can even put in itty bitty rampy. Complete that. Now, when it's open, I get a little bit of a hiccup there, huh? We need to put in something here to block this area off. Good look in here. So that has a walkway that goes all the way down. When the walkway is not active, we have this walkway here. And that path leads us to nowhere, so we probably want to just seal this off. Okay, good. Down here, where does this lead me? To nowhere. Oh no, wait, down here leads me to be able to go through here and walk up. Which makes me think that this one here we can do as a web A. Like that. It's not going to make a difference, right? When it's closed, it's closed. Can't really see. But when you go through here, that bump kind of stops you. No, you're fine. Okay. You come out right into the thing. If you need to go directly to the driver's seat, that's a straight shot. A straight shot down to the thing. If you want to keep on going, I mean, if you really want to drop down straight, you can drop out through there, but you don't want to. You'd have to come around here and walk all the way down. And when you're coming back, similarly, you'd have to walk up. But you'd only have to walk up to here because you could go, whoops. Oh, wait a second. I thought I could just go over on one side. Yeah, here. Just go up and then through there, or just all the way up because it's probably easier. Jump out onto here. Okay. Of course, you know, radiated every time you walk through here. Alright, and when this is closed, so we have this area here, which is needs to be blocked off. Ah, There's a problem though. Because this is here, we won't be able to put anything to stop you from walking through there. Because no block will go there, but blocks will go here. Okay, solid blocks. Let's do solid blocks across here. Okay, so walking through. Walking through here isn't a big deal because it takes you to here. Also, I think walking through here wouldn't be a big deal. Let's see. Because then you just come out here and then you open. Oh, you don't even need to open. Let's say you can't flip and you're standing right here. You can still open and then just move forward. Right. Okay. Fancy. I just want to make sure there's a lot of ways to get to the driver's seat, because, you know, stuff happens. This is kind of awkward. But then again, I'm upside down. Oh no, I'm not. I'm right side up. Oh, okay. No, I'm okay. See, this doesn't make any sense. I'm wondering if I should flip this over. No, I couldn't make it work because it would have to be sticking out down here. Like that. Oh, that would kind of work, I guess. I'd drop you right into. That might be handy for the galactic for the what you call it? Dracosmic fly. Dracosmic fly. Where am I? Okay. I think this went in the right. Oh no, it went in the right way. Cool. Alright, good. Makes more sense here. So this side is completely open because it's the front side. These are all along the wall, so I probably want to seal these off somehow. Alright. If we used these guys. And then I could just put blocks behind them. Okay. That allows me to herd myself into here, kind of. And I suppose we'd want a ramp A. With a ramp B medium. So can you even get in here like this from the side? Oh, bit of a hindrance, eh? Oops. Might as well pick it up. Alright, so what would be the best? There is no good option for this, is there? Huh. rid of these guys. I don't think I can walk. I suppose I can walk under those, can I? Try. Nope, I can't. Well, I can kind of, but I have to be very, very close to it. Why not walk through the elevator? Or make it all curved. If we went back to these and then abandon this, put a solid block there, and then put now we can go through here, probably. Yep. Not really. Kind of. Still get stuck on this, so we're gonna have to change that to no hook. Now we can go through. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. And this is all. What is this? Is this turret? No, it's combat steel. I see. We still want to isolate this, so if I used this piece here and then went to that piece there, then carried on with this piece. Yeah, I'm done seeing the ramp. Round F. Ramp round F. Good. Cool, that creates a little area here. Would there be any purpose to having anything drop down here? Other than potential entryway to the Galactic Explorer racks. Which would also mean that the top here would be one block down. Alright, I'm curious if this is shifted the center of mass at all. Looks centered along this axis. A little bit, it's now top heavy, which is what I was concerned about. And leaning a little bit towards the front. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Okay, what else do we need to put in here? So we got more fuel tanks. We still need to put in a medical bay. I guess we won't be using that. We need the generator. Let's put these all here. Whatever we're not going to use, just chuck it. We definitely need ventilators. I don't think we need the cargo extensions anymore. 4 systems I'm hoping will be enough. And a couple of cargo boxes. Put these back down. We will have to move the core RCSs. 50. I think the tier 2s are more. I think there was some ridiculous number. Oh wait, do we have a teleporter? So that's the cargo container, and this is 1, 2, 3. We do not have a teleporter. We need a teleporter. Okay, let's make a teleporter. This will do fine, because there's only one constructor in there. Teleporter, teleporter, teleporter. There we go, one teleporter. And those are the fuel tanks we ordered earlier. Derelict ship. There we go, 8. Wondering if we should go for 16. After all, we want redundancies, right? But we'll make another 8. Alright, good! It's a benefit of having a bunch of stuff in the Decros McFly. Now the question is, where do we put the thingamajiggy? You know, the repair station. No, the repair bay station. Because there's a repair station, I suppose. Alright, let's see. Come on, call. Yes, hunger. Repair console, that's what it's called. Oh, we still need to put in a detector as well. Wait, wasn't there a spot where we could have put the detector in? I think it was in the front side. I suppose I could put it somewhere in here, although we could seal all this off as well. Or we could put a cargo box there. I'm walking on here. Can I reach that? It's kind of high. Kind of cool when it's open. I almost don't want to put anything in here because of that. But I'm going to. Can I make small constructors? Because I wanted to. Nope. Can't see any. Let's go. Yeah. Spirits Playground. Sprites Playground? Yeah, we don't have any small constructors. Alright. Got the teleporter. Chuck that in the box of necessities. Question is also, where do we put the O2? So we want medical to be at the bottom. Let's see, where the hell are we? We want the medical to be somewhere accessible from here directly. Now it's not going to be here. Honestly, this might as well stay open. This might as well be stairs. Oh no, because I want to be able to walk across to the construction place. Wondering if we should put special flare on one of these sides. I think we'll put special flare here, because this is the one that takes us down, and I'm going to put the repair console right here. I'd like something like this that also had that at the top. I want this, but I want it over here. Maybe this will fulfill both my dreams. Yes. So don't park the tank on this side. Need some closure to this. And let's change this here and make it slope. Slope inverted, non-transparent. What does the inverted one do? Weird. Oh, because this one's... Yeah, okay, so we want the inverted one. Or do we? We want it to be like that, so we don't want the inverted one. We want this one. Cool. That sticks out a little bit, and I'm okay with it. We got our repair station in. And I think we can access it from here, from here. Can we fall through here? No, we can't. Okay. Let's see. Again, I kind of want to put walkways here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, that's not what I want. Where is it? Where did they go? Only 2 remaining. As constructor, oh, there's my 2 constructors. Wood. So, I want these to drop like this. Oh no, no we don't. Let's see. We want them to drop from here. Center. Because we need to block this one here. We can do that with an L window. And that way we can walk over it and block that at the same time. Okay. Cool. But this doesn't do anything for us here, right? We still need to be able to walk. Oh no, we don't. We don't need to walk through here. But that makes that window kind of moot. We don't need an L window. Unless... Oh, unless we wanted to walk through here to get through there. In which case, that makes sense. And we can... I suppose we could just put a wall in, right? No, we should probably put in FC low. Ah, let's see. Okay. There we go. Oh no, because we'll be... Oh yeah. Yes, because we'll be walking... We'll be walking down from here, right? And this will take us out if we have the Durkos McFly parked on the ceiling, right? And then if we want to, for some ungodly reason, walk across through here, we can as well. This is just going to be convoluted. There's going to be so many ways to get to places, you're going to get lost. Like, I'm already lost. Where the hell am I? Okay. I'm thinking this should not go down this far. Because there's no reason for it. Unless we make a reason. Oh, that's a repair bay. And this takes you straight out. Okay, so... I need elevator block. Just the one. Put that right there. And then... And we've been using these a lot lately. Okay, good. So we could, if we go too far down, we can always just go through here and then walk out. Or walk in. Oh well, I suppose when we walk in we can't get up there anymore, can we? Although with this door open, like that. And then, no, you can, no, jump, you have to jump. This is a one-way exit, so to speak. Alright. It's like a smuggler's ship, there's always ways around. what do we have left? Alright, so... Wait, where do we have that thing sticking out? It's right here. We could put the detector right there. Also, by using those guys, we're cutting off the circulation to different places. So for example, if I put one here, that would isolate this area. But it'd still be open through here, I think. We'll have to put a ventilator right in the center. Oh, maybe that's what we should put there. Okay, let's put that there. Let's swap this out for a ventilator. Spewing forth the oxygen. Okay, cool. Hey, Walker. How you been, man? Still debating whether to put shutters there or not. It'd probably be better. Do I have shutters? Shutters, shutters, shutters. Have ramps? Have shutters. Good. All we need is 4 at this stage. And we'll do 1 by 3. Not like that though, we want it to be like this. There we go. Sticks out a little bit, but I'm okay with it. So if somehow you're floating in space and to access the O2 or this cargo box for some ungodly reason, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. I know. It's alright. How's it? Well, you know, hey, we finished the outside. It looks absolutely not pretty, but hey, you know, it does the job. So let me just turn off all of this funky stuff. For some strange reason, one side of it has decided to the thing. So this is the space assault side. We got lots of guns pointing this way. All the space guns. And then this side is the ground assault, and that's why all the cannon ones are on this side. You can see the driver's seat all the way in there. And behind it, 2 large tier 2 generators. We put in the warp core, we put in farms, so we've got 36 plots, which is not that big of a farm, but still. The warp core is down here, and the shield is up here. Yep, I have 2 pilot seats, so I have one right there, and that one's for attacking things that are in space, because all the space weapons are pointing here. So we got our pulse lasers, rocket launchers, plasma turrets, laser turrets, rocket launchers, and to watch our back, we've got railguns on the other side. It would work. It does work. The only catch is, I think, whichever one was the original pilot seat facing is going to be the one that you'll be facing when you warp. So if when I put the core down, if this side was facing the front, then when I warp, I'll be looking this way and I'll be able to warp properly. But if I'm sitting in that one and I warp, I'll end up flying backwards. And it happened to me the last one. So I think this time I put... Oh, we can quickly find out, actually. Because I've been meaning to put the other driver's seat back. Where is it? Because I'm curious which side it will actually come out on warp. I'm hoping it's the space side. But there's only one way to find out. Yep, straight away it's facing this way. That's good. That means when we warp through the space side, which we'll be using for warp anyways, we'll come out facing the right way. And got the shield generator in there. Tucked in nice. Wondering if I should swap these out to go more with that. Take a look at that. Oh, thanks. We're not finished yet, though. We've got the repair bay in. We've got our walkways down to be able to get out of the ship when it's landed. Down here, which, you know, we've got smaller sentry guns protecting each of the exits. We got all this space in here, which we can fill with stuff in every wing. Oh, wow, thanks. And up in the top, we've got our growing plots and our farms. So, one in each corner. I've got to shore up all this stuff. And of course, if you want to go up and look at the... wondering if we should flip these over. There's no way to. But you can fly out this way if you wanted to as well, on the top. And of course we have all of this to fill in as well. A lot of empty space. They probably put some other cargo systems, even more cargo systems in. I still have CPU left. About 500,000 worth of CPU. So we've got plenty more space to put in stuff. And I think... Oh yeah, I was curious about the tier 2 RCSs. Where are they? There. 1.25 million. Okay, so we can't put those. We can't put those in. That'll send us over. But we can put a bunch of RCSs in. Let's see, 75,000, 250, 4 is 300, 6 is 450. So I probably put 6 in. And we still have to put the core somewhere. Somewhere safe. I don't know where that's going to go yet. But yeah. She should be... Oh, here we go. We want to put the small constructors in here. She should be space-worthy by now. I think we put the constructors like this. And like that. And then put this like that. There we go. Cool. So if we need to go down to the hangar, straight up to the driver's seat, if we want to do some constructing, we come in that little construction area here. Still need to work on where to put medical. And even if you come in from So let's say we park the Dracos McFly up on the ceiling, as we would. And we end up here somehow. We can still go straight down. Oh, look at that. We can't get down now. Interesting. Okay. Well. Go figure. I don't have any. I need them. Oh, I need them. 404 not found. I guess we're just going to have to go with ramp A and ramp C. So does that stop me from walking through here? Not really. Okay. And I can still get down. Alright, cool. Just drop straight down. And can we walk through here to get through the elevator again? Just so many potential. So much potential. Put that in there. Alrighty. Cool. So we've got the thing in. We should be able to fly this thing now, though. Let's see. Statistics. 142. 123, 54. So much mess, yes. It's very, very typical of me. Come on now. So I'll put a little. Oh, there's no point in putting. I suppose there is a point in putting oxygen in. Okay. Pioneer, main storage. I'm happy to waste 63. That's only 17%. And some fuel. Let's see how long 5 lasts us. Wow, 5 is only 13% and only gives us 17 minutes. This is power hungry. First of all, auto sort. Where's the generators? Let's turn off. I think turn off mini thrust. We'll just leave the big thrust. Actually, let's try. This is, let's see what its full capacity is. Oh wow, the view is terrible. Pull that straight back. I think this will do. There we go. Alright, not bad. It still feels kind of heavy. Feel like I could get more acceleration. Stops on a dime though. Should be in any direction. We can go down quickly. We can go up quickly. Wait a second, why is it pulling like that? Yeah. Change directions real quick too, on up and down, on the front and back. When you use those front thrusters, we like 9%. Roll is good. Pitch, I want less. Side, so it doesn't strafe that quickly, which may not be a bad thing. But this is too much. So let's pull that down. Pitch, right? Yeah. Bring that down to 54 as well if we can. 53 is fine. Yaw is turning. Yeah, that's too much as well. Bring the yaw down to 0.5. Better. That'll help me target better when I'm flying around. Turning is still too fast. Probably gonna run out of power soon. $60, eh? Wait a second. Did that say... Oh no, 81 and 81, okay. I still feel like the bitch in the is too little. Much. Manageable on keeping on target. Heavy maneuvers I gotta readjust though. Alrighty. Yep. And of course I'm not carrying any fuel, and I'm not within close proximity of anything else. So we're going to take these last seconds. Try and get closer. The Pioneer and everything that has fuel. So I just chewed through 5 fusion cells like it was nothing, right? Pioneer. Let's there 4. Give us a little bit more time to play. Okay. Alright, now the other thing is, what happens if we turn off all of the big thrust? Well, the really big ones aren't coded in either. Red mini thrust, red mini. Actually, let's do these first. Red big. So they'll turn off. Red big thrust. Red big thrust. Red big thrust. And mini thrust. All red mini thrust to incorporate our red alert, which turns on all of the weapons, shield, and all of the thrusters. Just like everything. Let's do this. Red mini thrust, red mini thrust. We need the front as well. Red mini thrust. I have to go back to drawing board and redesign the attack SV for 20 rocket launchers. Probably give me an option to use plasma or laser instead. Only 2 of them, right? I would go for... I think plasma probably will pull down the shields quicker. It's a pity you can't do 20 of each. Red mini thrust. Red big thrust. Red big thrust. Big thrust. Red big thrust. I think the rest of them, oh my god. It becomes smaller and nimbler. I like small and nimble. Oh my god. I'm going to turn off the power for a second. Okay. So, red mini. Red mini. Red mini. Oh, we're going to be really slow in whatever direction this is. Down. Red big. Red big. Red big. Suppose we could add more M thrusters, right? We still have CPU. Big thrust. Red big thrust. Big thrust. Okay, so we did the bottom, the down. These guys. Now done. But I think the one I saw was wrong, so I might have to redo all of these. Let's see. Red big thrust. Good. Big thrust. Big thrust. Red mini thrust. Red mini thrust. Red mini thrust. Maybe place a few more thrusters to help with the turning instead of RCS. I think I always think thrusters are better depending on where you position them, because you always have the option to turn them off. If I have an RCS, I don't really. I want acceleration. I don't care about that much about rotation. Like, you know, being able to turn is not as important for me personally, but that's because I use a controller. I understand that strafing is a thing with people who use keyboard and mouse. So, you know, depending on what you do, you're going to configure your thing differently. That's why I'm putting down the pitch and the yaw, because I'll be banking and I'll be rolling and pushing up or pushing down at the same time, which is not a maneuver that people with a keyboard and mouse really do. There we go. Okay, we've got all of these. These have not been done. Big thrust. Big thrust. See, that's why I have less thrusters on the left and the right, because I accomplish the same thing by banking and going up or down. Which also makes ships that are designed for keyboard and mouse, like, as long as they have a big lift and, you know, equal amount of force downwards, makes it just as good for me. I don't really rely on the turning that much. It just makes it harder for me to target. Oh my. I've got a lot. That's the only problem with having a lot of thrusters, right, is if you want to program them all. If I make a change later for the no, I don't need a parking brake. I can just, I mean, I need a parking, I suppose I need a parking brake for some things, right? Because I want to turn off the large generators as well when I'm parked. Oh, tedious, repetitive work. Can I outsource this? Oh, these are all wrong too, because they've got to be red big thrust. Red big thrust. I'm just saying it in my mind. Red big thrust, red big thrust. Don't want to bore you guys. Or you people, I shouldn't say. I shouldn't say guys. Although I think guys is vernacular for all genders, wouldn't it be? These days, at least. I mean, peoples isn't really correct, because I'd have to say sentient beings. You SBs. Somehow I feel like that may not come across so well. Wait a second, what do we do? Mini thrust, yeah. Mini thrust. Mini thrust. Mini thrust. Okay. So I think that's all of them. Good. Okay, and then next is we're going to have to program all of the turrets individually to target different things. But we'll get to that later. Alright, so red alert is on. That means all the thrusters are going to be on. Huh. Why is it not putting all of the thrusters on? Oh, it is putting all the thrusters on. It's not putting all the turrets on. And it's not putting all the turrets on because the harvest turrets. Oh. Are those opening? I don't think they are. Oh yeah, no. They're open. So then, oh, the sentry guns, because we haven't programmed the sentry guns. Okay. All right, fair enough. Okay, cool. So let's turn off red alert so we can have control over the thrusters. Let's do big thrust. That should give me all the big thrusters. Good. Stopping at an instant. Okay. 68 minutes just sitting here. 3.7 minutes going forward and backwards. 5.7. 4.9. Okay. Let's switch it over to mini thrust. Well, we can still kind of move. Ooh, our pitch and our yaw is really slow now, which is kind of what I wanted, because these are more maneuvering thrusters. But our top speed is only 63 meters per second forward. Wow. We can actually move left and right faster than we can move forward and backwards. 63. I gotta look at the stats right now. 22 left and right, 11 forward and backwards, and 6 up and down. That's because of all the thrusters we put on the sides. Alright, let's get this back to the station. Where is our little antenna? There it is. And this is exactly, so we get 7.6 minutes with these thrusters. Oh my god, now the pitch really... See, this is a problem. This is why I would put in RCSs, because when I'm using the eco mode, doing this is now hindering me in being able to actually turn a decent rate. Alrighty, good. What does it look like? Oops. When I'm flying it like this. Still got an okay view. Except for up. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be switching over to Conan Exiles. In what? Soon. I gotta check on Leo. Leo the Tiger. Alright, cool. So, it flies. Oh, really? What did you have? Please, just share. Share with us. Oh, the other thing that I should have checked was the oxygen, but we'll get to that. You couldn't get into Conan because of the update, the 60 gig whatever update? Bowl of cereal. I think I have rice and chicken left over from breakfast, lunch, brunch, which I'm gonna have for dinner. Except this time, instead of lemon juice, I'm going to be using soy sauce because I like salt, and I usually have it with French fries or chips. I call them chips. I've gotten used to calling them chips. And they have salt, but I don't have chips because I like those fresh. And I'm not about to cook when I'm reheating. It takes a minute to reheat, or 2 minutes to reheat it. It's due to the fact that the game has more visual challenges in the UI design than Empyrion. I see. Yeah, the things, the icons are a little pretty small, and it has a lot of pop-ups and stuff like that, plus the text on the screen. I can see that. Let's rub it in. Empyrion is by no means perfect. At least one more visually accessible. Survival crashes. How do you do in like 7 Days to Die? How does that work for you? Have you tried it? Well, I should ask if you played it before. Okay, cool. Don't own it, so wouldn't know. Okay. Let's see. We played Ark, Atlas, and Conan. I played Ark as well. I didn't like it. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It was the graphics and the gameplay and stuff like that. Minecraft, but Minecraft is an incredible game. I've never played it, but to me, I love Legos, right? I'm old school. I played with them when I was a child, right? Minecraft is like Legos on PC, basically. You know, not that I don't think anybody's tried to build a working CPU with Legos. I'm sure you could do it, though. You need a big setup. You have to choose how to do it with pneumatics or what, you know. But I'm sure it could be done. Not by me. Not by me, that's for sure. Do you prefer modded Minecraft? Well, I don't play Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft, so I wouldn't know, you know, what would be best or what wouldn't be. But generally, I avoid modded stuff because I like to enjoy the vanilla experience, and because I can always find something to do, I generally or rarely go to modded. I've also found that once you go to modded, generally you can't go back to vanilla, and that irks me. So I really want to milk the experience out of the vanilla. Milk the vanilla! Alright. So we've got a couple of things left to do in the interior, right? Let's take a look at the derelict ship. Alright, let's get the stuff that we don't need to put in. Anything in here? Launch constructor, we don't care. That's not for this. Reforged Galaxy. I don't even know what Reforged. Oh, no, I was considering Reforged, but the problem is, you know, the moment that I do that, it's going to be, what you call it? Oh, okay. That explains why I got disconnected. I was considering, sorry, I got distracted by something. Reforged Galaxy, I was considering it, but again, you know, if I do play it, then I'm not going to be able to go back. And I think that will rob me of a lot of the value that I could be getting out of it. I only buy one game per year, right? So I'm playing this for about a year, and I got many years out of 7 Days to Die. And I did play modded versions of 7 Days to Die while it was still in alpha, right? Because I knew that once the new alpha came out, it'd be a whole new vanilla. So I was okay with that. But now Empyrion's 1.0, so you know, if I do go to modded, I'd probably not go. I probably have to reach about 6,000, 7,000 hours on Empyrion before I went there. Plus, there's another way to go, is to just start designing ships and not necessarily play all the time. So that's another way of looking at it. What else don't we need? We may need to put in RCSs just for eco mode. So let's grab some if we can. I'm pretty sure we have, there we go, 16. In name only, they're not stopping with the updates. Yeah, but they said the updates will only be cosmetic, right? So we don't need this. or that. Nothing, you know, all like quality of life changes versus, you know, no more fridges. I'll pull the lights out if I need them, and similarly with these guys. We don't get confused with the issue of what's needed and what's not. So we can put more oxygen in. In the release of 1.0, just before they released it, they put something out that said that there would be no major changes like the mechanics of the game and stuff like that. Just before they put miniguns on on the SVs and the drills on the SVs, which I think they not stole, but adopted from mods, which is probably a smart thing. You know what I mean? All right, so I don't know why I have 1,000 of these. I don't really need 1,000 of these. We don't need to put in a pentaxic tank. We already have one. So this, we don't need a repair console either. They're adopting a bunch of the most popular modded things for a while. It's good. It's good because it makes the game better, you know. All right. Yeah. How much CPU is this? 20,000 only. Okay. Cool. So these are the things that we have left to add. I guess we don't really need to add those. And I want my power cells back. I like carrying power cells with me. Just emergency power, you never know. Alright, so these are all the things that we need that are left to put in here, and I think we can only afford 6 of these before we start maxing out on CPU. So let's check these. Alright, this is our list of things to fit in the ship. Maybe a couple more O2 dispensers, because I want to have O2 available everywhere, pretty much. Yeah. I'm not going to necessarily put in 71 cargo boxes, but, you know. As for no big change, they specifically stated they did not expect any changes to rival the scale of the Galaxy update or the CPU update. Not that it wouldn't be any, just not expected in the short term. Fair enough. I mean, they could initiate big updates anyways. What did I think Conan Exiles just released like a whole. Plus, there's, you know, potential for DLCs and stuff like that, I guess. Maybe they should get together with the person who did Reforged and Eden and make like a DLC out of that and give them some of the profit. But you know, they're a company, they probably won't do that. They're still working on player economy, skill tree, and many other core systems that need tweaking. Nothing that should break save games. Quote unquote, nothing that should break save games. What I'm interested in is like the NPCs being useful for something, you know, like I have all this crew sitting, just doing nothing, and they're just decoration for now. Make them useful. All right, so these are all the things we have to put in. In what way? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, now that we've gotten it closer, let's save the template, because God, I don't want to lose all that logic. Don't have to go through that again. Each crew member who gives you extra 1k CPU points. Really? That's interesting. Like hooking them up to the Matrix. Welcome to the Matrix of Paranoia 4E. And let's save it. And 0.2. Good. Also, building blocks no longer take CPU points on build. Well, that's interesting. Is there any limitation on class? I just want to go into the alien space and find myself a what you call it, advanced core, so I can build the fastest ship in the universe. You still have to account for their mass, so you must plan thrust accordingly. Well, my plan for thrust is always more is better, as much as possible. Alright, it's time to head home. Hibernation cycle must begin. We did a lot of things. We cleared out that thing, but really, we didn't do anything because we couldn't find the core. We're gonna have to clear it out again. We finished a lot of the interior of this. Infested. They work great for SVs, but CVs will only fly like a jet fighters. And reforged. Really? That is not cool. Because I fight with my CV, and I don't want it to fly like a jet fighter. That's why I put massive thrusters on the front and the back, so I could stop in an instant and turn around and run away. Alright, we're on the other side of the planet. Dun, dun. I suppose it does bring it back to it being a quote-unquote capital vessel. But capital vessels get into wars as well. I suppose in that case, if my CV could only fly like a jet, then I would build it like a boat, right? I'd have all my turrets facing one of the left or right sides, just facing outwards, and I would just fly by. You will be slow, less maneuverable, and you need to cover from your personal SV. Yeah, see, I would line up all the guns on one side and just do it like naval battles, where you just fly by and blast the crap out of them, and then, you know, turn around and fly by and blast the crap out of them. And I'm assuming that the enemy ships fly similarly. The enemy CVs, like the Xerax and the aliens and whatnot. Because if they could maneuver like CVs can maneuver now in vanilla, and I could maneuver like that, that would be very unfair. Oh, the thruster. Oh, okay. The entire thruster model has been rebalanced. But I mean, if I put my thrusters in key positions, I should be able to maneuver, right? It sounds like I'd have to rethink everything I do and basically do it differently. I'd be flying that ship I just built sideways. Well, we'll see, because they're trying to get Jay Randall to build for Reforged now, so let's see what he comes up with if he does do it. I believe that's the case with a lot of things, though. And once you figure it out, it's quite rewarding. Alright, let's tick her down. Wait, do we want 270 or 90? I think we want 90. Or 270? Yeah, we want 270. Excalibur is considering doing a Master Villain challenge. Focus on Reforge as well. I think he did one. I think they did a couple of them. Did they do a couple of them on Eden itself and then a couple on Reforged? Or at least one on Reforged. Because I thought I saw a couple of designers come out with stuff for a challenge that was on Reforged. I just know that I want to milk the most out of vanilla. I don't play a lot of games. If I did play a lot of games, then yeah, sure. I probably would be like, okay, I've done this in Empyrion, I'm done. Let's go to a mod. Okay, that was fun, I'm done. Let's go on. But nah. I want to really enjoy it as much as I can. I don't get off on like playing a whole bunch of different games. It irks me because I feel like I can't get anything done. I want to accomplish stuff. I want my time to move towards something. Excalibur is close to a noob when playing survival and begin building in game. The only thing I like about Excal's builds, like I've only watched 2 of his streams, so I don't know much about him as far as his gameplay is concerned. But I was surprised when I did see him playing and he died a couple times right at the beginning. Is he has efficient builds, right? Small builds that are good for purpose. He does, I think, have an issue with, like, he probably is constantly watching his fuel. But I don't like the way he like splatters XPC across everything. It's like he's a lot of a salesman, and you know, me personally, I'm not into that. Other people may enjoy it, but I don't. Even when I was in his chat, it was just like the bots just keep on coming. Buy the merch, and if you're a Patreon, you get these benefits. Blah 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 blah. I mean, I suppose that's what people expect. I think it's like the old days when with the pop-up ads and stuff like that. It's not enjoyable, I don't think. Look good if made in creative. Okay. Well, I haven't seen any. I think all the ones that I've seen are the ones that he's made in creative. But some people are like that. Like even Jay Randall himself, I don't think that plays that much survival, right? I, on the other hand, cannot build in creative because it's too much choice. I'll end up not finishing anything. It's happened to me so many times. I only use creative for testing stuff like I did the other day. Will this ship, if I hit it with itself in key places, will it explode and chain react the way I expected it to chain react? And yes, it did. So I know which parts of my ship I need to avoid getting hit, which is basically anything attached to a thruster or a turret. Just can't let your shields drop. There we go, good. Well, let's chuck some power in here as well. There we go. Alright, do we need to make anything for the ship? No, we don't. So we'll just carry on with these. Nothing here. Yeah, we can't make any medical until we harvest again. Because we lost everything. Oh, we got a bunch of meat. You know what? Salami lasts a long time. So let's make a... Never actually hand-built anything safe for the starter tower I'm working on. Well, you know, when I started, again, I didn't know how to build anything. I tried. I thought I was like, oh yeah, I can build stuff in 7 days to die, but I couldn't think three-dimensionally yet in terms of building. Even now, I'm kind of cheating by, like, copying across all 4 quadrants, right? But with experience, I'm hoping to get better. And that takes practice. And so I've started, you know, taking people's work and improving on it was the first step. Well, not improving on it, but making it work for me. And then I guess the next step was building from scratch. Okay, look at if he takes time in building survival, but do not quite understand its damage behavior. Functionality. I build by functionality and simplicity. I've seen your build sticks. They are, but I like form as well. Oh, that's another thing for survival single player. Some people build for multiplayer as well, so that's something to to think about. But I noticed the one thing that I noticed about Excal is he's very rushed when he's playing survival. It's always let's get it done. Let's move. Let's quickly I take my time. I come in. I start up a little base. I get the farm going. Once I've got that secure, I explore the planet. I explore around. You know what I mean? Functionality is key. Appearance is second. But I like to find stuff that both works and plays good. Well, that's what I try to build, is something that looks at least okay. Has a general shape that I want it to. Oh, Styx he's got secret builds. Which I've been privileged to use some of. All right, let's see. All right, so we're all good here. What do we got to do? I think we can confirm that the planet's been liberated of 0x, so I don't think there's any little things here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that right off the list. So top priority is now completing the Paranoid 4E. Then we can finish the spaceport. This is not a priority that much. If I'm heading into alien space, I'll be getting a lot of blocks. Can set some of them irrecoverable if I can. Aww. Look at you. Holding your power. Lording your power over us. Paint the tank is an ever ongoing task. Finish the base. I don't even know if we need to finish the base anymore because we're probably not going to be staying here. But it is a teleport point, so that's working. Planning to build modified versions. I look forward to using those. Travel into alien territory, kill them all, eliminate all Xerax. This is a bigger task than this is, so I think we'll probably go after that first. But first we have to finish this. I can't really think of anything else. I guess we need to do some more mining. I could use some more resources. Also, I mostly play with no massive volume of CPU. Ah, well, that is an issue. Your stuff will have to be adapted if I'm going to have to adapt it if I want to use it. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I guess that's just the task at hand, and we're not too far from finishing this. And once it's finished, then we'll travel to alien space. We'll have to load up everything. The Pioneer is gonna... Oh, you know what? Aha. Wait, no. I know what. Start building turret CVs. So these are CVs that are going to attach on the top or on some side. Well, I think the CPU and the massive volume are more realistic, and since I am telling a story, it has to stay within the realm of realism. I want to build CVs that have turrets on them and shields that attach to the side of my ship that I can just drop in space and then lure the enemy towards me. Especially if I have like more than one CV against me, I'll drop all these things. Why does it keep on doing it for you? Here, let me grab that. There we go. VIP of sort. Yeah, I don't think the VIP has any effect on that. Who was it who stopped you? Streamlabs stopped you. Mojo, yeah, Mojo stopped you as well. I wonder if there's any exemptions I can do to those rules. Ah, here we go. Symbol protection, link protection. Oh, I know how. All right, let's try this. Is there any way to save this, or is it automatically saved? We'll find out. Yep, it's automatically saved. All right, let's see. All right, try it again, Sticks. I think maybe Streamlabs may say something, but I don't think so. Yeah, so... Okay, so Streamlabs said something. Okay. I just told Streamlabs not to do it. I'll have to fix it on Streamlabs. Auto permit. So this affected AI Mojo, but it didn't affect Streamlabs. So I'll have to fix that. Yeah, well, we learned, you know, this is how we learn. There's only 2 VIPs on the channel so far. And that was the same one, so I don't have to copy and paste. Alright, I'll look into fixing that at some point in time. I'll be, like, I could get really into the code and make it so that, like, you could do exclamation link and then auto permit yourself, and then it would check what your level is, like VIP or subscriber or regular, and then determine whether to allow it or not that way. But I just gotta stop the bots. Stop the damn bots. Only my bot is allowed to do things. Alright, that's it. So that's what we're gonna do next time. Start thinking about building these. So I suppose I want this to happen first, so let's put that on the top. God, I'm surprised I haven't died yet, honestly, with my cursed nature. I guess it's making me extra careful. I'd say I'm clone 003, but I know for a fact that I came here by cloning, not by... Because there's no way I would have gotten out of the Pocket Universe in one piece, not through a micro wormhole. I wonder if there's other copies of me spread across different existences. There probably is. And maybe one day we'll see their stories. But until then, as always, I remind you to take care of yourselves and one another. May the Force forever be in your favor. This is Commander Black, signing out.
Mission successful. Mission successful.